Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'll be looking today at Rubbish Auction by designer illustrator Takahiro and publisher Koge Koge-Do. This is a 3 to 5 player auction game in which you and your fellow players are part of the nouveau riche with lots of money to throw around. You want to look like big spenders, but you don't actually want to get too much stuff because it's rubbish. It's junk. This stuff is garbage. You don't really want it, except for a couple of things that sort of appeal to this secret hidden life that you have. You want those things. They'll make you happy in the end. In the end, they'll help you. But to begin with, you're going to look like a jerk that you're spending money on this garbage. So, how does this game work? Here are the components for Rubbish Auction. We have 7 items that are up for bid, with 1 item being bid on each round. Each item depicts 2 people who are interested in getting this item. How do we know who the people are? Well, there's a deck of 7 people, and on each card, hey, you recognize this guy, it shows 2 objects that this person is interested in. Okay. Each player gets a card at random to determine your secret desires. You apparently did not know what they were at the start of the game. Each player also gets a set of bidding cards, and all of the bidding cards are the same, the people's bidding cards, that is. Everyone has $20,000 available in these denominations. Okay. You determine an auctioneer by whatever method you want, and then that person will put up an object for bid and determine who is going to be the first bidder. They can choose any player they want, including themselves if they desire. Okay. That person looks at their cards and determines some bid that they want to put down. The next player, apparently was spying a little bit, saw some of the money flash, gets to look at 1 bill in that person's bid. Okay, and then they put out a bid of their own. If you put out only 1 bill, then the next person looks at 1 card from your hand, not from your bid. Otherwise, they know exactly what you bid. All right. And everyone puts out a bid. I'm going to turn in here. And then we reveal the amounts, and we see what we bid. Okay. All right. 16,000 is the winner. Whether that person wanted this or not, they get this card, and they lose 16 fame because they look like a schmuck for buying this junky piece of garbage here. All right. The person also takes the highest bill in their bid and sets it aside face up, out of play for the next round, while the other cards get returned to their hand. Whoever has placed the lowest bid will become the next auctioneer in the next round, choosing the object that goes up for bid and who the first player is, and they get all their bid back. Everyone else looks like a high spender, but they didn't actually take home anything that no human should want, and they earn fame equal to their bid. So this player gets 11, I get 4, this person gets 3. Ties are broken clockwise from whoever the first bidder was. So we adjust our markers on the fame chart, which is not great because it's flat tokens on spaces that don't really hold them all, but it'll work. If you got cubes, replace it with cubes. All right. Each of us also sets aside the highest bill that we used in our bid. So we have some information available as to who can bid what next round based on the bills that are face up. And those bills will go back in our hand next round, possibly having some other amount set aside. Okay. We do this 7 times with the 7 objects. Then at the end of the game, we reveal our identities along with the objects that we collected. All right. This was something I really wanted, and it turns out it was a good deal. I look good within the film community for having this, so I get 30 fame. This other thing I got, it was worthless. So nothing for that. Whoever ends up with the most fame wins. And there's a rundown of Rubbish Auction, which I played 3 times now, once with 3 players, twice with 4, on a press copy from Koge Koge-Do. And like many Japanese games, after the first time I played, I still had no idea what I was doing. Right? You know the rules, you know the basics of how things are going around, but it's not clear how it works. Then after a couple more plays, it's clear. It's a simple auction game, right? You want to win the things that are valuable to you. You want to not win the other things, but be high enough on the bid that you earn some fame, right? And occasionally you want to throw an auction so that you get control next time when you think lots of people will be out, so you can get the things that you actually want to get, hopefully for not too much money. That's all there is to it. It's a simple auction game once you step back from it and see it. The little mechanics of moving all the parts around are a little messy at first, and people need to see it, and initially it's not clear why you want to look at cards. Okay, you get a little bit of information, but once you start adding it together and you see how it plays, this is face up, I saw that. This is face up, that I saw that in their hand, and you can work out sort of appropriate bidding, right? Things that are going to earn you fame or win you the item, or at least not put you in last. Okay, at least that's what you hope for. You got 7 auctions, game lasts about 15 minutes, and you're done.